guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at one of the rarest, most ultra-rare units in Dokkan history. This, of course, is, I mean, you could sort of say Dokkan Fest Arale right here. This Arale was a summonable unit, does have a Dokkan event, does have a Dokkan Awakening, all of that. This Arale back in the day was actually like a pretty like solid unit, right? Like she wasn't bad. I think even nowadays, like we potentially could see her get some decent damage at the very least, right? If we go ahead and take a look at our girl Arale here, she's not on a lot of teams, right? She's on some small sort of bad teams though, like Youth, Dragon Ball Saga. The only issue with Arale is, like, I feel like Dragon Ball Saga is where she would be the most beneficial, but she does not have the Dragon Ball Saga links, right? She doesn't have Guidance of the Dragon Balls and Incredible Adventure, which I think could sort of hold her back a little bit. She does also have this Penguin Village Adventure link, which is not exactly what I would consider a good link, or a link we could even get to activate. Her link set is definitely a little bit wonky too, right? So, like, if we take a look, dude, like Zangia, Skinny Boo, AGL, West Kai, the only character she shares a team with of those characters is Skinny Boo. So that's exactly what we're going to do, right? We're going to go ahead and toss Arale on the Artificial Lifeform team, and we are going to use her alongside... Oh my god, Skinny Boo 300 KD. Yeah, Skinny Boo is good, dude. Like, he's ridiculously good. I think... I did do a level 10 link video on him like 2 weeks ago, but at the time I'm recording this, I don't have that uploaded yet. I should make sure to get that video up, but like, yeah, dude, Skinny Boo is ridiculous. Like, he's so good. So him and Arale, right? So Arale's links, what is that first one? I think that's Mechanical Menaces. Okay, so her links, at least on the wiki: Innocence, Mechanical Menaces, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Revival, Penguin Village Adventure, and Fierce Battle. What she has with Skinny Boo is she has, I believe, the Innocence is the second one. Innocence is the first link she has active. Second link she has active is Shocking Speed. I think the third link is Revival. And then that bottom link, of course, is Fierce Battle. She is not on the Power Absorption category, so she's not getting buffed by Boo Piccolo. 39k defense is not exactly that great, but she can do a lot of damage, right? Because she gets 120% attack on super attack. What are her stats? I wasn't looking what her stats are. Oh my god, it's very low. Okay. Her defense is fine, but her attack is insanely low for what is essentially like a pseudo Dokkan Fest exclusive character. Wow, that attack is really bad. Okay. So, I mean, that's going to limit her damage a little bit. So she has two versions of her super attack, by the way. 1.53, I mean, compared to some of these other units that aren't available anymore, I mean, that's better than some of the other characters we're seeing, right? So, but here's the other thing, too. That's without any support, right? We're going to get Kid Boo on rotation next turn, and then Arale, that's going to bump her damage up. She's going to be above 2 million, right? So, like, again, I consider 2 million sort of average. Arale is going to be able to pop, you know, that 2 million attack stat to sort of, you know, give her that sort of, like, average power level, I guess I would say. So she has two types of super attacks. The one we saw was just her normal one, and then randomly, it's a 30% chance she'll bust out her other one, which does greater power. You could tell when she does the stronger one, because the blast is sort of like shooting off of the earth, right? I think I do want to continue, like, we're going to continue this video until we at least get that Arale, you know, Nietzsche cannon, or whatever you call it, times 100. Right, again, it's a 30% chance. It works very similarly. Think of, like, in Buhan, how, you know, normally at SA level 10, Buhan just does the Vice Shout, but then occasionally he'll bust out the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. By the way, Buhan is a character that he does about 500 different attacks, and, like, none of them are in Dokkan with good animations, right? So, like, they easily could drop, like, another, like, standalone LR Buhan or or Dokkan Fest or something for Buhan. I'm telling you. Like, he does so many attacks that aren't represented with the good animations, right? Like, the little bullshit... His 12 key is, like, the little bullshit, like, filler attack he did against base Vegito. And then his 18 key is just attacks he did against Goku and Vegeta. None of the attacks Buuhan did against Super Vegito are even represented in that LR transforming card. So definitely keep that in mind, right? I think Buuhan only has Fierce Battle with Arale right here. What is her defense? Her defense is 58k. Not really too good. All right, so let's just keep going. Let's see if we can get Arale to do her Nietzsche Cannon times 100. Again, I really would like to get it in this video, but we'll see. That's not good. Obviously, Arale is going to get pimp smacked. Defense is not her game. 2 million, so this is probably not the times 100 yet. Again, you could easily tell. Oh, that's it right there. Yeah, her attack set went up. It's going to go off the planet. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I could instantly tell because her attack stat went up. Arale does not raise attack with her any of her super attack effects or anything like that, right? It's just a chance to do it with greater power. That's it. So, I mean, that's the max we're going to see of her in this video is that 2.3 million attack stat right there. Not what I would consider the most impressive attack set of all time, but again, it is average, right? Because remember, Arale did come out December 5th of 2016. Arale came out. So, I mean, her damage, was obviously crazy back then, because it's still what I would consider average right now, right? So that does show you that back when she dropped, she had a lot of power. Her leader skill was also pretty good, right? Like, I remember specifically watching a D-Free video back then, where he ran Arale as leader, and then I think he had, all of the different sort of, god leads at the time, right? He was running, Buuhan, Omega, Super Vegito, all of those types of characters, right? All right, what are we looking at right here? 39k defense. Yeah, again, defensively, she's not the greatest. According to the birdie flying in the air, we're not going to see the Arale cards return in Dokkan again. I mean, things could change, but as far as I've heard, we're not getting the Arale stuff back. So even oh, okay, that's unfortunate. We're going to take a lot of damage here. But even hoping for an easy A for her or anything like that, I think is very far-fetched. I don't think we're going to see an easy A. I don't think we're going to see the story events return. So unfortunately, the awakenings at this point for the Arale characters, those two free-to-play characters that never came to Global but are on JP, I don't believe those are ever even going to come to Global. And again, it's not, as far as I'm aware, I don't think that's even a decision by Akatsuki, right? So, we're just not going to see the Arale stuff, unfortunately. It is what it is, right? It's always, tangled mess with stuff like this, right? All right, let's go ahead and transform with Buuhan. I was talking about his super attack animations. We might as well go ahead and get one of them in here. Again, his 12 key animation is him attacking base Vegito, and his 18 key animation is him attacking, the Goku and Vegeta when he's fighting them. So, again, that could show you they easily could do an LR where one of them is his Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. I mean, he does a lot of shenanigans in that fight, because the whole point of that fight is Vegito is literally just trying to prove to Buuhan, you can't beat me. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you could possibly try and do is absorb me, right? That's Vegito's whole plan. So, that's why he kind of just chills there and lets Buuhan just, rail on him all day long, right? I don't know how they would do, the attack where Buuhan, sends himself inside of, a character and, buffs him up and then, kind of causes him to explode. I don't know if we'd ever see that as sort of an attack animation. I've seen people say they wanted that Vegito as, an April Fool's character or something like that, but, again, it's not really something Vegito did. That's Buuhan jumping into him. So I don't think they would drop that Vegito, where he's got Boo inside of him. I don't think that's a card. Although, a super attack animation of him attacking himself, that I feel like that could be a support memory, right? That's what we could see that moment sort of represented as, is a support memory where Vegito is sort of attacking Boo inside himself. I think that could actually be kind of a fun support memory, right? I think that's how we have to look at some of that stuff. But something like Super Saiyan Mr. Satan from his retelling of the Battle of Gods, I think that would be cool. I think it's Super Saiyan Mr. Satan, right? He could be on the Earthling category. He'd be on the Super Saiyan category. That could be a really, really fun one. But, all right, so Let me know what you guys think of our girl Arale. We did get the Nietzsche cannon times 100, so we saw her increased power. We also saw it when she had Kid Buu on rotation, which was good. So we saw her jump up to a 2.3 million attack stat. I mean, we saw her entire passive was just 120% attack on Super, so that's good. If there was a universe where, like, Arale would get, like, an Easy 8 and stuff like that, that would be really good. Again, I think her Easy 8 and Skinny Buu, that would be a very formidable rotation to take down difficult events. And then adding her to, like, a theoretical Easy 8 version of her to, like, Youth, Dragon Ball Saga crossover would all be good, right? This would be an awesome Easy 8 to get in the game, but, you know, just as far as I'm aware, we're not going to see that ever, unfortunately. So, let me know what you guys think of our girl Arale, sort of the pseudo Dokkan Fest exclusive one. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.